Welcome to A Shot of Rock. I am your host, Alex. I am here with Doyle and Alex of Doyle.
Double Alex's, double skirts. It's what's going on.
His is prettier, though.
Yeah, but mine smells bad.
How has the tour been so far?
Pretty good. Good. Better.
Yeah. They keep getting better.
They get better.
That's always
good.
It is good.
Once it gets worse,
when it's better.
How would you compare it to the to your European tour back in February, though?
European's better.
Yeah, European was better. This would be worse, but this is better than the last U.S.
Yes,
and not worse.
What do you think that we could?
Exactly.
What do you think we could change in order to make it better here in the U.S., kind of like over in the U.K.?
The thing is,
they need to be more fans. They just a lot of times they just stand there and they'll look at each other like, "Is this cool? Can I get into this?" I don't know. But you go to Europe and they really like music.
Yeah.
As you see all the festivals they have, how many festivals do we have here? Not too many.
it's still okay to be a fan of things in Europe. Like in the United States, at some point, it became uncool to be a fan of something. You have to be a critic of it. You have to critique it to death and stomp it down into nothing to prove that you're cool, instead of embracing anything and fandom like we used to have. Like, and anybody that's a fan of anything is just a horrible nerd that, like, oh God, how pathetic like that person is because they like something. Like whereas in Europe, they still embrace music and have a respect and love for the artist and the art. And so the shows are more fun, and fun is a good thing. People should have fun. When you go to a show, dance, have fun, smile, laugh, sing along, have a good time. Don't try to be so fucking cool all the goddamn time.
Look like a dumbass every once in a while. It's fun. Just
and you
how I live my life.
They feed us in Europe.
Yeah.
And they're so happy we're there. The promoters and the club owners. They're just, oh, we're so here. Hey, we made you vegan food. These guys, they're like, yeah, here's some money. Go fuck yourself.
That's it?
Pretty much.
That's a
usual.
huge difference.
Yeah.
That's really weird that they would do that.
It's like in Europe, they would have you into their home and stuff. You could, you like here's some food. I take a shower. It's like they're just like, they're happy you're there. They're excited about the show. It's like an event. It's like even the small show is like an event. It's like everybody's like, fuck yeah, let's do this. It's like here, it's like another night, another performance. Entertain me.
Exactly.
Lord Fauntleroy.
That's beautiful. How did going on tour in Europe affect your mixing of the new CD, As We Die?
Mixing it over the fucking phone, and we fucked it up, and then we had to fucking do it again, and now it's right.
It was a nightmare, but we got it right.
On the digital, and it's right on the vinyl that's coming out. First 3,000 CDs are kind of fucked, but they'll be fixed.
We tried. We was on the road.
Yeah, we couldn't stop them. They were making them already. And then we heard it. We're like,
we gotta fix it. But we gotta fix. Vinyl's fine.
Because you guys
Download's
spent
fine. The new CDs are fine.
14 months doing that, right?
yes, 14.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Because I do my research.
Finally, somebody.
College girl.
It's my goal in life is to actually make interviews somewhat fun and make it known that I actually know who you are.
There you go.
Unlike in some other ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
But how did that process go? What made it so difficult? Because I know you wanted it to be perfect.
We want it perfect. We want it to sound, when it comes on your shuffle, you're like, who the fuck is this? And every time it comes on my shuffle, I say that, who the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
That's us.
Jesus.
And it's only gonna last forever. It's only gonna be around longer than you are. So it's like, why just half-ass it and have whatever come out? Like make it be exactly what you want.
You gotta play it perfect one time.
Yeah.
And that's the one that you listen to. And if you want to hear it played perfect, stay fucking home and listen to it. If you want to see us go off, come to the show, because I'm not gonna play it perfect.
No.
I'm not even trying to play it perfect.
No.
Right.
We seen this video yesterday, and it was this gorilla in a little fucking kiddie pool, and he was having a ball and flipping around, and it reminded me of our live show. And it's just like he was just having a ball, and he didn't really give a fuck if somebody's watching or not.
I just wanted to be him.
Yeah.
I wanted to get in there with him.
Dancing gorilla. Look it up. Hashtag dancing gorilla.
Or go to his Facebook page. He shared it.
Yeah.
Fucking, but it made me happy. I was like, that's us right there in a nutshell.
Thank you.
Come see the show. Oh, Little Richie.
He's single. He likes you.
Oh, lovely.
They'll be at the merch table. Buy you a Cancer Slug CD while you're there, because then Daddy can get a little something to eat.
Do you have the hot sauce out, or is that gone already?
I think we have some.
Yeah.
Do you? It's not out on the table.
We sell it afterwards so nobody throws it.
Yeah, people like bust us in the head with it, or like bust it on the ground. Somebody falls,
That's
cuts
actually
himself up.
You don't know if they're drunk, they'll throw that.
Oh, drunks will do anything. Drunks will do anything. Plus, they drop it, people fall and cut themselves all up. This is a shitty mess.
It's like the best hot sauce I've ever had. Yeah. I've been waiting to come to another show so I can buy like 5 bottles.
Oh shit! You better hurry up.
A little bit on the pasta.
1 box left.
Oh god, I'm gonna buy like the entire box. I always make this. You can take the chicken out, but I always put chicken in it. But it's zucchini, diced peppers, a bunch of seasoning, and then tomatoes, and I make this chili out of it.
Okay.
And I use your hot sauce, but I've been out of the hot sauce, so it hasn't been as good lately.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is really good. Okay, how did you guys decide which songs went on Abominator, according to compared to what went on As We Die? You guys wrote them all at once, correct?
Yeah, we kind of just, split them in half. We took ones that reminded us of each other, I think, and just.
We wanted Abominator to be like the real hard-hitting shit, come out of the gate with, and really like, punch a hole in something. And then we left a lot of groovier tracks for As We Die. Plus, there's some of the songs that weren't written, like I know it's been said, it all did it at once, but like some of those songs, really, we didn't finish writing until right before we were correct. We were still adding stuff to them, fucking with them. Like he added a bunch of shit.
While
like
we were
later
mixing,
on,
I was adding shit in.
Yeah, I mean, it's like lyrics were changed, all kinds of shit. Like
when we were mixing, say, you want to sing on one of these?
So I mean, a lot of them we needed more time with. There were a lot of them that like if they would have came out when Abominator came out, they wouldn't have been as good as songs. It's like now they're a lot better songs. It's like because we developed them over that time, and we developed our sound after playing live and going out, and like we really found what our sound was. When we did Abominator, we didn't know what our sound was. We were just trying. We were just shooting for things we liked and stuff. And like now at this point, I think we really developed our own sound and our own style, and it really shows on the new album. It's like you can tell like that's fucking Doyle right there.
Doesn't sound like anybody else's album.
I don't think it does.
It's really unique.
It's definitely you guys.
People are like, what does it sound like? I don't know. It sounds like us. It doesn't sound like anybody else to me.
It's like, if you knew how eclectic and how mixed the music was that we listened to and that we're into and stuff, it's like, and you can hear so much of little influences of all kinds of that sprinkled into it, and it's so cool the way it comes out. It's like, I mean, there's thrash, and there's like crossover, and there's doom, and there's like all kinds of crazy stuff, but then there's like just a little sprinkle of goddamn, David Bowie and fucking Freddie Mercury on there just for fun, and fucking it all comes out in a goulash of fucking awesome, and like fucking, check it out, As We Die, baby, do yourself a favor, you just get you a song.
Did you have any songs that went like completely changed, or did you get rid of any?
As We Die, we added a solo in it, and I was trying to write the solo inspired by Michael who plays it, Michael from Arch Enemy, and I had the first note, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh god, this is so hard. And I wanted it to sound like the way he plays, and then he texted me while I was doing it, he saved me a spot on the record for a solo. I was like,
it's like, well, I'll stop trying. I got one if you want to.
And I told him, do it. It's got to be really slow, because don't play fast, because that ain't gonna happen. And don't go past the 12th fret. So I got to play it.
Right.
So make it.
And we didn't even have God of Flies even close to ready by the Abominator, and it's like, I mean, it's one of the best songs on the fucking album, and it's just like it came together last minute. I mean, 0 Hour was still writing lyrics, like about to record.
The day before he recorded that, he wrote the choruses. Changed a lot of it.
Yeah, so that was basically
he was still adding
brand new
backgrounds and everything. Like fucking, it was like, I mean, it's like a new song. It doesn't even sound anything like the demo. Like so.
Okay, so random question, because it was just recently on Facebook. How did you end up in the "Vegan is Metal as Fuck" video? Like, how did that?
Lady?
Yeah.
Bruce. Bruce said, "I got a PETA campaign for you to do. Fly out here." Okay. Went there. I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen.
They didn't tell you what they were doing. They were just like, "We got an idea."
When he talks, he said, "Write me an email." I don't.
Did you hear that, Bruce?
Writes me an email. I'm like, I'm not reading it.
It's like,
Bruce,
give me the bullet points on what it is.
Oh, I hate when he gives me the bullet points.
Oh, no bullet points?
Like, here's the bullet points for your interview. Oh, fuck.
he's like, wake me up, tell me when the show is, tell me when to start getting ready, like, tell me when the pasta's ready.
point to the venue so I can get in there.
Tell me the quickest route to the stage and into the pasta.
And did they know that you wanted to act, or that you wanted to act or do something with acting?
It's in life, let it act.
Yeah.
Everyone wears a mask.
I don't know, it was from PETA, so I did it, and it was vegan, and they gave me some food. Mm-hmm. Gave me a shirt.
Yeah.
That's always
meat
fun.
shirt, that's where I got that.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh.
It was smart.
Yeah.
They had a really nice office. It was really nice.
It's always best when they give you free food and free stuff when you do things. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but you're going to be in a movie called
We're
Death.
gonna be in a movie.
Yeah.
You're both going to be in the movie.
And then we're gonna make buddy comedies after that.
That would be fabulous.
It is.
Who are you going to play in Death Ward 3?
We don't know yet.
Probably some crazy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
I'm just gonna show up and have fun, baby. That's what I do.
They're just going to go do something, and then they're going to film
make
you?
them put our music in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I might put my penis in it.
Might as well.
Just for fun.
But what intrigued you about the character, the Duke,
Absolutely
or nothing?
Nothing. Again, Bruce came to me with that. You want to do this? I said no. And he kept asking me. And he said, "Fuck it, you're doing it." I was like, "Okay." I signed the thing. Now we're doing it.
So you have no real desire to act. It's just kind of a thing you're gonna do.
I've been in movies and I've seen actors, and they have split personalities, and boom, they just change it instantly. And then as soon as the guy says cut, they're back to who they were. I'm just like, wow, these motherfuckers are crazy. You know?
They
like,
are.
I don't know if I can do that. Everybody thinks, oh, it's easy. That fucking shit ain't easy. Why do you think they get all that money? But it's hard.
At the same time, it's like he's got an iconic look, and he's got a history in, like, even with the Misfit stuff in the horror community and different stuff. So it'd be a shame not to let him pop up in some stuff, and it's like that's a whole nother realm of the artistic world that you can dabble in, and why not? It's like life's too short. Try everything. Cast as many lines as possible. Maybe you catch your ass a little fish.
That's some southern fucking wisdom right there.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, baby. It's solid.
Have you seen the movie that it's going to be inspired by? The
Maybe.
Don't Look in the Basement? Have you?
Yeah.
The 73 version?
Yeah.
Have you seen Stonehurst Asylum? It's like a modern day version of it.
From Underworld?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay, so I'd like to smack her little ass.
I think everyone wants to smack her little ass.
Tiny.
He wants to smack it. Look at him.
He would smack. This is a man whore right here. Come here for a second. Come here for a second. This young man right here, sit on Daddy's knee. This young man, when we started out, he was so unassuming and in his little shell. Now this motherfucker, a total man whore. A man whore. Look at him. Baby face. You wouldn't, unassuming, right? Evil things he does. You hear him screaming from the back. You hear him screaming.
Okay, I normally do random questions, but I did them with you last time, so we'll just ask like one or two.
Random questions. We got some time here.
Random ass fucking questions that sometimes they pertain to music, other times they don't. Like, favorite horror movie.
Oh God!
Next.
We can't do that question ever. No.
Never?
No, because
that's not random.
That's the one question that every single person that ever does an interview in the history of all interviews asks him, and so he just has stopped answering it. So if you're watching this and you're planning on ever interviewing Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein at any point in time from now till fucking the Earth decides to explode, fucking don't ask him what his favorite horror movie is. Don't ask him how was it to jam with the Misfits. Don't ask him fucking anything else that's been asked at every other single goddamn interview that he has ever done in the history of all interviews. Thank you. This has been a public service announcement from Dr. Richard Solid, PhD.
That might be the best thing, but yeah, I've tried to avoid that, but that's an honest...
It's okay. Everybody asks you.
I always ask, like, either what's your favorite sci-fi movie, your horror movie, like, those are just one of my random ass fucking questions.
You didn't do your homework because you would have seen all the other.
Oh, it's okay.
I have, but I can't hear you on the interviews because none of them, they just go straight from the camera.
He talks very soft. Speak softly. Carry a big dick. That's the rule. Fucking.
Favorite Southern saying?
Oh shit. He's got a billion.
God damn, I don't even know what a southern saying is. I just start talking, baby. That's all I know. That's just speech. That's the English goddamn language right there. D Money. Look at D Money. Oh shit.
Tried to be quiet.
People trying to sneak it.
You can walk past that screen. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a video.
Just make it pasta.
What editing for? Ooh, pasta.
The best thing I ever heard, and this is just for the gentlemen, and I don't mean to be sexist or nothing, but I'm just trying to teach gentlemen what the ladies like, because Professor Richard Solid knows these things. I've found that you treat a princess like a whore and treat a whore like a princess, and I don't mean that in a sexist way. I'm just saying, like this will help your relationship every time. Dr. Richard Solid, PhD.
Okay, what's your favorite venue to play at? Do you have one?
I like festivals. I like outside, like whacking 100,000 motherfuckers.
That's always the best
Get it all done in
shows.
one shot, man. Yeah.
But those are the best shows because you got the crowd, you got the big mosh pits. At the smaller venues, those are kind of hard.
The craziest thing is there's no sound check on the biggest shows in the world.
Really?
No. You don't get out there. You don't get to get on that stage till go time. And if you can't hear something, guess who's fucked? You're pretty fucked. You better start listening to the front of the house.
Okay. There's another interview standing outside. I saw a person. Do you have any pieces of advice to give up-and-coming bands?
I do. For me, my advice is, if you're learning to play guitar or whatever, don't sit in your room and fucking learn all that shit. You know, get a girl. Yeah. But learn how to write songs and get a great singer. That's what it's about.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you know, it's like some people learn all that technical bullshit and they can like replicate all this fucking other shit that these other people have already done and whatever, and you know, that's cool and all, I guess, but you just sound like a fucking nerd to me, like that sat in this fucking room, you know, wanking off a guitar all day, like, and that's cool and all, you know, it's like, but you Jimi Hendrixes and your fucking Tony Iommi's and all them just had natural ability and got out there and fucking killed it, because fucking, and you replicating it ain't writing what they wrote, you know, it's about writing a good song. And it can be the simplest fucking thing on earth. Most of the best songs are. Or it can be complicated, but fucking people that just try to put as many notes or as many sounds together as possible thinking that makes them good, you fucking jerking your dick, man. Fuck off.
Because can you do it standing up and moving around and being interesting to watch is also important for me.
Yeah, put on that show, man.
You could show me a kid that's 6 playing Eruption. That's impressive that he can mimic that. But I'm not impressed because go write it.
Yeah. Write something along that line that's that revolutionary at the point of time when it came out.
Write it, man.
You know, it's like that's the deal. You know what I mean?
I don't care who can play it.
It's like, you know, it's just you just try to write the best songs you can. You know, it's like fucking try to write the album that you want to listen to, and that's the best you can do. You know, and hopefully somebody else will dig it.
Sure. Okay. That sounds like a good stopping point. That's it for Shadow Rock. I am your host, Alex. This has been my interview with Doyle and Alex of Doyle, and we'll see you at the Rock Show.
All right.